Why? Every time we start on this stream, I'm muted. But hello, everyone. Vaesive here. Welcome to QuaranTeam. I was saying we are down a character or player today. Miss Creation is not feeling well, so she is going to be not joining us this session, which is fine. Yeah, thanks guys for letting me know. That's really annoying. I need to make a note to check out why that happens. It doesn't happen on my other scenes, just QuaranTeam apparently. But cookies for Jade. Let's see. Also, Korinn is busy, but she is here. They're just gonna just have to relay information to them, and they're gonna be playing, but I'm gonna be kind of controlling the character and stuff as to what she wants. Let's see. Any other updates? Oh yeah, so let's see if we can do a recap from last time we played. We played like 10 months ago was the last time we played.
Forever ago.
So
yeah, a very long time.
The recap would be you guys just went to investigate this massive crater that kind of opened up underneath Rhaska. You had a big old battle down there. You guys were about to escape the little, like, that little haze wall that you had to push yourself through to get in. And that's where we ended last session. Unfortunately, to your guys' knowledge, dear friend Rokax has fallen. And you guys were running for your lives to escape the cave-in that was gonna send you to your dooms. So I don't remember who was leading the charge to escape. But whatever it is, you guys can decide. As you're like trying to push your way through, or you're beginning to, actually, we should just say, everyone say hi if you want.
Hello. Sorry, I was drinking a Sprite.
Right.
As soon as you said that. Oh, no, just take a drink at the wrong time. Oh, I'm excited to play again. Really
yeah, so we got Lushu. He's the Eldrin Rogue. That'd be played by Serial. We got you got half elf Ranger, played by Pancake Mama. Has a pet named Kyrian. It's a little baby panther that has the magical ability to shrink and grow as needed. And then we got Korinn, the Dragonborn Druid, played by Crimson. Half elves unite. Yeah, we got a bunch of half elves in the party for sure. Well, we got a bunch of elves in general. So let's see.
Because elves are dope. Everyone loves elves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so we got.
It's either elves or it's tieflings. So.
Why is that one showing a blank one? That's really annoying. it doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Anyways, there's something goofy on. Like last time, apparently OBS crashed and fucked something up, so I gotta go figure that out. Anyways, my friends, are you ready to play some heckin' D&D?
Yes.
I've been ready for the last 10 months, dude. Let's go.
All right, so this session is essentially mostly going to be some sort of a warm-up session, so everyone can get reacquainted with the tool itself. When I was playing with Group 2, we did find some stuff that is helpful. Oh, you know what? I may have figured something out. Hold on a minute. So we're going to be passing those along as we can. Is that? Okay. I think I might have figured out. Oh, or I broke it. Ah! Oh! 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 Oh, go! Okay, that's what I need to be showing. There we go. Let's see. We figured out some crazy stuff that we can do for the spells and stuff to make things a little bit easier. Let's see. Beyond that, we're just going to be refamiliarizing ourselves with the tool and the characters and all that good stuff. You guys leveled up. Oh, shit. That's what I was going to check. I hope you guys are all level 5 in the game.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I
we
see.
leveled up at the very end of the last session.
Yes. Okay. You're all level 5. Woo! Thank goodness. Let's see. Okay. So, Luciu, we'll say you're leading. And you're you guys are escaping, and you go to push yourself through that haze, and all of a sudden, boom! You pop out, and oh crap! Does anyone remember the name of the wizard? I tried to look that up today.
Oh, hold up. Where's my note?
I appreciate you guys taking notes because
Hey, it's been a long
Wizard
time.
was Eldred, and the
Eldred.
town was Rhaska.
Rhaska. Yeah. Okay. I found my notes. I do have notes. Heck yeah. All right.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Sweet. I appreciate you guys taking notes. That helps me a lot too. Okay. So Lucio, you push your way out through the haze there, and Eldred's standing there, but he looks like he literally just turned around, and he turns around, looks at you confused, and is like, "You forget something?" I think he gave him a voice. You forget something? Essentially,
Okay.
since this has been a while, to his point of view, no time has passed. Literally, it was like you walked in and then you walked back out.
Okay. So I think first I'll ask him. How long will we gone? Just to try and judge the situation, so we're both aware that there's a time.
Mere
difference.
seconds, and Pancake and Korinn and Echo, you all kind of pop in through the portal, or not portal, whatever, the barrier.
So they came out after I asked the question, or before I asked the question?
I was like, as you're asking it, there's
Okay. So I turn around and say, guys, what was that place?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it was living hell.
Just a bit.
Eldred is
Whatever
standing
that
there, and
was,
he sees
we're out.
you guys kind of come through the portal. He's like, are you missing someone? Where's your Goliath friend?
Members.
Huh?
You're breaking
You
up.
cut out then, yeah.
The ranger kept trying to, Pancóg was trying to count party members to make sure we weren't down one. And then she turns to Lucio and she says, apparently we are. Where's Echo?
No, Echo's here. Rokax is not. Pancake. Echo's there. Rokax isn't.
Yeah, Echo's character is there.
Yeah, Echo's character's there. Player is not.
Deposited somewhere.
Yeah.
Shortly.
Oh, well then, the barbarian's here.
Yeah, I'll just like raise my head up and just say, Rokax, he didn't make it, but he did die valiantly. He sacrificed himself for us, damn it.
He didn't. Eldred kind
We must drink it as all.
of looks up into the distance and says, "I'm sorry for your loss, friends. Did you figure anything out? What was down there?"
Did we figure anything out?
I don't think we did. I think all we really figured out was it was like it was described as dark, smoky, musky, purplish, sort of like demonic looking. I don't think anything was like standing out.
Yeah, so this is all we have. Your characters would know this. It's just we as players kind of have forgotten.
Yeah.
Essentially, you fought a oh shit, you fought like a big Naga person. I forgot what they're called in D&D all of a sudden. And he seems to have been the source of the cave-in, and seems to they were doing some sort of rituals and stuff, which may have to do with the weird barrier you're walking through, and you're not sure, but it could have something to do with the weirdnesses that you guys have been seeing throughout your journey so far.
So like the weird events in the towns and has like relevance to the other town going missing. Because a town went missing, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
your guys'
Yeah.
main city kind of just disappeared from existence.
And nobody had knowledge of it. Like when
Yeah,
we
except
asked
you
about it,
guys.
it's like they never knew about it.
Mhm.
Okay.
All I remember is that we were chased by giants.
A giant what?
Yeah, I can't at the mic.
You're breaking up, Pancake.
Do you want to turn up the sensitivity thing on Discord for your mic? Because I think that's what it is. Like it keeps cutting in and out.
Mhm.
It's not like a connection thing. It's like
Is that better?
Yeah,
I heard that.
that sounds fine. Yeah. Okay, so you oh, actually, you just guys are thinking amongst yourselves. While Eldred's kind of standing there and you guys are kind of talking amongst yourselves, a little man of short stature with a big old brimmed hat, and big old suspenders in his hands. You know, he's got his thumbs under his suspenders. Comes over and says, "Eldred, what kind of plan have you to repair the city that we have here? We're under duress. We have people without homes. We got nowhere to go. We're running low on timber. We got a problem here, sir." Yeah, oh, I should probably respond to that. Eldred kind of looks over, kind of shakes off his thoughts that he was having, and looks over to him and was like, I'm aware, Mayor. What would you have me do? We got a crater here. We got weird things going on. Wouldn't this be more your matter to deal with? He kind of gets all anger flustered and was like, well, the materials we need to rebuild are becoming scarce, and we thought somehow that you would be able to come with a solution. And then Eldred kind of responds, it's like, "What do you mean scarce?" "Well, there was quite a bit of damage done to the town, and we're low on timber. The nearby forests and stuff have been picked clean with all the good timber. We need to find a way to get more. I was thinking about hiring some town members to go investigate the fire swamp and maybe pull some timber from that." Eldred's
Fire swamp.
yeah,
I was
Eldred's
just about to say, like, any town member in their right mind would not want to go to some place called the Fire Swamp.
For unusual huge sizes.
Eldred, his eyes get wide, and he says, "It is a very unwise decision, Mayor. It's a dangerous place." "I know, but there's no other option. We have people starving on the streets without a home. We have nowhere to put them. We need resources quick. I talked to the other council members, and we're willing to offer substantial payment to anyone that goes and investigates the swamp for us, but right now we have no other option."
I was gonna raise my right hand and be like, "We'll go for the right price."
He says, he kind of looks you up and down. Well, I guess up because, you know, little gnome person. Kind of looks you over. He's like, you look a little bit beaten and battered already. You sure you could handle this?" Because you guys just literally just walked out of a battle.
Let us get a beer and a meal first, and we can talk.
I respond. I say, what would you rather? Us as adventurers go do it, or your townspeople? Because it seems to me that you guys are all reluctant to do it. Now give us just one day to rest, and we will gladly go make our merry way into this forest. This fire swamp.
he kind of thinks it over, strokes his chin a little bit, and says, "Well, yes, that does sound like it could be a good trade. We can offer you the best accommodations that we can offer right now. You could stay in the inn, have access to our medical supplies, and a couple meals in the meantime. And then I talked to the council members. We'd be willing to offer 5 gold pieces per click of information that you can map of the swamp."
So, let me just get this straight. You guys are going to pay 5 gold pieces per click we made of the swamp and bring you back a map of, I'm assuming, a safe way to venture into the fire swamp, correct?
Correct.
Lushu, you say.
Gold is gold. I'm just tired at this point. We just lost a friend. Like, all I want to do right now is I want to go and get a meal and have a rest, because I think we use actually some of our abilities in there and would need to have like a short or long rest to be doing. And if we're going someplace called the frickin' fire swamp, I'd like to have all my abilities.
The only thing that pops into my head when I hear fire swamp is rats of unusual size and Princess Bride.
Eldred kind of hears your guys' acknowledgments of possibly investigating this. He kind of turns to you guys and is like, "I don't think you realize how dangerous this place can be. People go in there and never come back."
Okay, is the portal behind that, like the crack that we kind of slid through, is that still open?
I mean, it's not like a crack. It looks like okay, so you're looking down into like a cavern, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like there's anything there. The only way, it looks like it's just going in a normal cave. The only way that you know that something's there, as soon as you're trying to walk through it, you feel like kind of a force that you have to push your way through. It's kind of like invisible. There's maybe a slight sheen when the light hits it just right.
Okay, but when you go through it, does it have like a visual change, or is it just the feeling?
Just feeling.
Okay. Oh, we up for it. Okay, I'm gonna go up to him because he's a little known dude. I'm gonna pick him up and walk him over towards where we just came from and put him behind so he can feel the dread that we've just experienced and where we've just come from, and then pull him out again, put him down, and say, "Do you think we can handle it?"
He says, "That was very rude and uncalled for." Actually, Eldred is the one that warned you, by the way. So you just kind of picked up this gnome and for no reason and shoved him into this thing.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's like, I already said I would pay you.
Great. You're gonna get us slapped with another sexual harassment charge.
Eldred looks at you very confused because he doesn't know what just happened.
I thought it was the nose.
But he's like, anyway, this way. We can let us walk and talk. Let's get some food. And you can see some very obvious worry rush over his face.
I'll just like quietly start apologizing. The little gnome dude has been walking along.
Okay. You guys are kind of meandering. You're seeing the absolute destruction and stuff that happened from the crater that opened up. It seems to be far worse than you originally anticipated. It looks like there might have been some additional tremors and stuff, aftershocks.
Now, question: what did we originally intimidate when we heard giant catastrophe?
You're breaking up again.
Like, I said, what did we originally say for like visualizing catastrophe level destruction?
What did you say? Is that what you said?
No, I said, what did we envision as far as like catastrophic destruction?
Wasn't it explained as like cracks in the floor, like, kind of like raising earth, like making buildings crumble.
Yeah, like
sort of thing.
It's kind of like a sinkhole opened up and just and everything just kind of got wrecked. And that's what you guys initially saw. Yeah. And then
Like the south.
yeah. So the big old sinkhole opened up. A lot of houses have pretty much collapsed, fallen down. There's just a lot of destruction. There's a lot of people, obviously, without even houses or shelter at the moment.
Now, would it be rude of me to suggest that they look through the bits that are still there and see if they could temporarily make a lean-to shelter?
Oh, I mean, people are already trying to do that. They're trying to make any sort of preparation for at least somewhere to stay for a night, but it's not it's not going to protect against much. Hopefully, people are just hoping for some calm nights so that people can be able to rest properly and not be in danger.
Okay, so right now we're walking with Eldred.
Yep.
Okay then, and as we're going through, do we see anywhere where we can stop and actually get something to eat and have a rest?
Yeah, he's leading you to like a little tiny, tavern or little kind of restaurant. Just has some basic meager meals right now because everyone's flooding there to try to eat because their houses are destroyed and along with most of their foods.
Okay.
Do they still have ale?
Yeah, there's some ale.
Then lead on.
Here we go.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are just kind of you arrive to the tavern. It seems to be kind of pretty crowded. There's a lot of people there. People are trying to get some sort of food, any sort of sustenance right now. A lot of people are stressed out. A lot of people are worried about what's to come. A lot of chatter going around in the background.
Okay, I'm gonna go straight up to the bar and order an ale and whatever food they have. I don't care if it's meat, potatoes, veg, whatever. I want it. So I just ask Muskie for anything.
And I say, I would like the same, please.
Okay, you guys rudely push your way through the crowd. There's a lot of people already trying to, the tavern is very much I can't even think of the word right now. There's a lot of people there. The staff is very much understaffed for the amount of people here right now. There's people rushing through, and you kind of push your way in front of a guy and try to order some food. He says, "Excuse you, sir. Can't you see there's other people ahead of you?"
I'll turn around and say, "You're excused," and go back to the bar.
And he goes, "Why, I'd never!" And he goes and stomps off into the corner. You kind of, out of the corner of your eye, you see him talking to some other fellow townsfolk. And they're kind of giving you a stink eye across the way. Just whispering. You can't make out what they're saying, but it obviously doesn't look like he's giving you any praise.
What? I want my ale. Okay, so has the bartender arrived now? Are we at the bar?
Yeah, you're there. Eldred kind of waves off the townsman that was stomping off and says, and he's kind of just waving at him, saying like, "Pay it no mind," whatever. And he walks up to the bar too. He's like, "Please give these people what they need. We have important business to discuss." And bartender kind of glares a little bit because he just saw that interaction that just went down, but he respects Eldred and his wisdom, so he says, "I'm afraid this is all we have." And he kind of picks up some, basic potatoes, nothing too crazy, but it's food. And a very basic ale. And
Okay, I'll pick mine up and I'll say thank you. I'll try to be polite towards the barkeep.
At this point, it's food. We need it in order for us to venture on into this fires.
Eldred kind of opens his. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, is there any milk that I could potentially get from the bartender for my?
Yeah. You ask the bartender for some milk, and you kind of sees a little meow. Little Kyrian pops up over your shoulder, and
Yes.
he kind of nods his head and reaches over and grabs a little plate of milk and hands it to you.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
By the way, Echo and Korinn are here, but Korinn is kind of busy with real life stuff at the same time, so it's fine. Echo will just kind of fill in with what her character would possibly say, the best of our knowledge. But Eldred kind of leaves you guys over to a table, to a little more quieter area, so you guys can talk, and you guys sit down and enjoy your meal. Eldred is quiet, and he has a obvious look of worry on his face.
So,
Go ahead, Lucia.
so I'm sorry. So as I finish, I'll push my plate away, lean back, and say, "So Eldred, what's the true story about this swamp? What are we not being told?"
He takes a deep breath and kind of looks over. He says, "It is an area that is normally blocked off, and anyone that goes in there, very, very, very few return. The ones that do come back with very severe burns, many scars. There is a strange disease that seems to afflict some of the members that have returned. It's dangerous. There's a sentient race in there of salamanders that fiercely defend their borders. They are not to be trifled with. Any sort of encounter with them, it is recommended that anyone flees. There's no hope. They don't. As far as we know, no one's been able to reason or bargain with them. They slaughter anyone on sight that enters the domain. This is not to be taken lightly. That, like, if you guys are going to enter into this swamp, I don't know if you're prepared. I would, if you do this and you encounter a den of salamanders, I recommend you get out of there. You leave no trace that you were there. You do not want to be tracked if you are walking through there. That is, I cannot stress enough the danger that this poses. Sure, the coin is good,
Okay.
but the odds are definitely against you. Every inch of that swamp is out to kill you. There's
So
nothing
Australia.
in there that is
Australia.
there's nothing in there that is good.
Okay, so kind of like out of character question now, just to DM. You said earlier on about it being like blocked. I was going to ask, does that mean guarded by something? And then you said the salamanders. You then mentioned a like a poison, like an illness that some people get. Is that based on like these creatures? Is that based on real life, where certain salamanders secrete like venom and poison to where they crawl and stuff? So if they are eaten, you die by it. Because they are bigger. Is that going to be on the food? Is that going to be on the wood? Is that going to be something that we're going to be bringing back to the town? Like, because it's their area, they might have it on everything.
Okay.
Is that how it would work? Or...
Okay. So by blocked off, I mean there's like warning signs pasted out.
Oh, okay.
Like set up outside of the swamp area.
So not physically guarded.
Yeah, it's not physically guarded.
Okay.
People avoid that area. It's just literally like warning, danger ahead, don't enter, whatever. And it's a swamp with obviously a ton of timber and wood. That's obviously why Mayor McGrubblegib or whatever his name was. Because it's right there. It's like Fangun Forest. You know, the wood, it's right there. But it's too dangerous to go in. In terms of the answer to your question about the salamanders, so salamanders in D&D are like lizard folk. They're people. They're sentient. They're not actual like, you know, crawl on all fours lizards.
Okay.
Like they can have spears and shit.
I kind of had like centaur kind of looking things, but with lizards, like, you know, 4 legs to walk on, but then human size kind of body with a head. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they stand on 2 legs and, you know, shield stuff like that, armor.
Okay, so kind of like Skyrim. Sorry to compare D&D and Skyrim.
Sure, but I never made it that far in Skyrim, so I don't know.
Okay.
But in terms of the disease, let's see what he can. I swear to God, I had alerts muted. How come they're never muted? Josh, thank you so much for the 13 months, my dude. Let's see. Need a cookie for you. In terms of the disease, as far as, or actually, Eldred can explain. He's like, not much is known about the disease, considering we've only seen maybe 2 cases in the, 15 years that I've been here. Considering no one exits that swamp. However, we were not able to cure it. We didn't have enough time to, study the disease itself. All we really know is the symptoms that come with it. Fever, fatigue, slowly devolving into convulsions, eventually paralysis, and then death. This is a very serious area.
Okay. That sounds like a challenge. Lucia, you get to go first.
Okay. First question I want to ask is, so the 2 cases that returned, how long did they live?
Days.
Sorry, you cut out there.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
All
I heard was.
He says. Well, I should probably clarify better. He says, well, we also don't realize how long they were in the swamp, but once they hit the stage of having convulsions, they lived days.
Okay. Did they say how they got sick? Did they eat something? Were they attacked?
Yeah. They came back. They had obvious lacerations on their legs. Some of them had them on his body, or like his upper torso. Looks like they were bitten and scratched. But
okay.
The swamp is full of thorns and plants. Like we don't know where they came from. It looked like there was remnants of saliva in the wounds, but we don't know where the disease originated from.
Yeah, I'll look over towards the party and say, well, if it's too dangerous to go in without knowing too much about this disease, maybe we should go and collect some plants on the outskirts, collect some wood, collect some mushrooms, collect anything we can which may give us some more information. Eldred, if we were to bring those items to you, would you be able to maybe work something out with them, tell something about them?
Yeah. He contemplates a second. He says, why, yes, that possibly could help shed some light into the fact. However, none of these plants are on the outskirts. You in order to come across the dangers of the swamp are in the swamp. The outskirts are generally safe, aside from the occasional animal or the salamanders that are patrolling like a border. But from the outside of the swamp, just looks like basic trees, basic vegetation. It's going into the swamp that the danger presents itself.
Okay, I'll ask, does your town have any supplies that may help us?
He says, aside from some basic, salves and herbs, going in there is pretty much going in there blind. He thinks to himself, he says, if you're really thinking about doing this, I can maybe send you with a healer. But I can't guarantee, the protection that they can bestow upon you.
This healer, is it a friend of yours? Or just someone you know?
He works within the mage tower there. He does basic remedies, herbalism, salves. So what
you're saying is he's expendable.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
He's the lead.
Send him in to get the disease and make him come out. We can test him.
Jordan is the lead researcher in healing salves and tonics that we have here. I consider him a friend, and his knowledge is invaluable.
Okay,
So,
not expendable. Got it.
Is this fire swamp more forest than it is swamp?
He says, again, there isn't much knowledge. Very few people actually come out of there. Based on some basic scrying we've been able to do with various animals in the area, there's patches between heavily wooded swamp areas and like very little. It's a swamp. Some areas, bunch of trees and vegetations. Other areas, have been cleared.
I've got an idea. Can we send Korinn in? Because doesn't he have like certain protections, certain things that can be recalled, etc., etc.? He can go in, collect it.
He's a cat.
Doesn't?
He's a panther.
Do that.
Okay, I don't remember all this stuff.
Pancake's like, I will stab you.
Send it in. I volunteered the cat.
Look, I could potentially communicate with animals inside. My favorite terrain is forest. So I mean,
Could you communicate with a bird then?
It's not a forest though. It wouldn't. Wouldn't be considered forest. It's considered swamp. It just has forest-like trees, I guess. It's a wooded area.
But could you like have a telepathic link with birds, so you could have a bird's eye view sort of thing? They could describe what's around.
I mean, no.
Okay.
Where are my spells? Ah! It's not an inventory. What is skills? Not inventory.
It's under abilities, I think. Yeah, abilities.
Is it?
I believe so.
Do. Come on. Load. I have beast bond, but that doesn't give me like a bird's eye view. Can I get information, please? You think?
I'm just trying to think how we can get in without actually going in, if possible. So the town has no extra armor, weapons, etc. Nothing that gives us an advantage. They have scarce amounts of potions and other resources like that, herbs.
Yep.
They can
Actually,
send a healer with us.
What kind of I forget what kind of potions, or do you guys have any more potions? Did you use them all?
I think I have a couple because I stopped I believe I've got one potion left.
Korinn has
Literally
2.
one.
I have 3 potions left and some
Ooh.
antidote herbs.
That can help.
Okay, yeah, I've got some
with
aloe
poison and
vera
stuff?
and some other herbs as well.
Okay. Yeah. You guys could go probably purchase a couple more potions, per each of you, I guess. Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
We'll
'Cause
have
some, which is anti-infection.
we'll have the mayor. He'll provide you guys with 2 additional potions per person.
Ooh. Awesome.
Same types that you guys have.
Let me add those.
Okay, so we get 2 more potions.
Hmm. Where's potion? There you go.
Okay. Oh, hold up. He offered us, was it 5 gold? You said.
Yes, 5 gold.
5 gold per click you
Okay.
observe.
Price click.
Okay. Well, okay. I have 205 gold. Is the gnome still with us? Like at the table eating or chilling?
No,
with us in
he's running around town trying to put out little fires and stuff that that a mayor would need.
Okay, because he seemed quite resourceful, so I was going to see if I could offer him some gold to try and find like a tradesman who'd be willing to come to the town, like send word, so maybe after a long rest the tradesman could be at town and he could have more stuff for us, but he's not there.
Yeah, we're gonna say that they've already like sent off notices outside of town to saying, hey, there's in need of blacksmiths and carpenters to help rebuild their town.
Okay.
They need basic supplies. They've sent out messengers already, but it might take some time.
Is this the same merchant that you touched his butt with?
Merchant?
Don't make it that goblin. I don't want to see that goblin anymore.
Remember, like this happened not too long ago because time didn't pass when you guys went underground. So like they literally like just sent out these notices like an hour ago.
Well, how long were we in there for us?
For you?
Yeah.
Let's see. You had a long ass combat. You were probably in there like an hour.
So
Okay.
our D&D time is like days.
No, it's an hour in D&D time right here. Or it's an actual hour. But no time passed outside of the little area that you guys were in.
Okay.
Or like a second did.
Well, check my.
Question.
Hmm.
Do we still have that stone that summons the goblin?
Oh, where you can he'll show up later? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys have that.
Could we use that? Yeah, and have a short rest. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Or a long rest, whatever. That'd be dope.
Yeah, you can use the stone and take a long rest and all that good
Lucio,
stuff.
I believe you should, but since he seems to like the best.
No, I'm gonna wear a disguise.
So is that what you guys are gonna do? You're gonna use the stone?
Yeah.
Yes.
To summon Gax's good goods. I think that was his voice. I don't remember. Okay.
It was a little bit more high pitched.
Was it? All right. I'll have to remember. Okay, so you guys use the stone. Is there any other questions that you had? Anything you needed information?
Other than what potential size are we talking about for these lizards?
They're average humanoid height.
Cool. That.
I guess I'm gonna go for my long rest.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put my head literally on the table because everything around is probably destroyed. There's not enough room upstairs because everyone wants a place to stay. So I'm just gonna
No, they'll there's a
table.
you can go crash out in the mage tower. There's some, you know, cots in there that you guys can roll out.
Then 100%, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stand up and bid my farewells to Eldred, and say to the party, is anyone else gonna join me whilst we wait for? Sorry, what was the goblin's name again?
Gax.
Sorry, you broke up.
Gax.
Gax, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
I join you, but instead of can Kyrian go full size and I can use him as a pillow?
Sure.
Cool.
Okay, so you guys have a long rest, which is equivalent of 8 hours. So now it's like 9 p.m. You guys pretty much took a long sleep during the day, so you can kind of you awake in the mage tower, and Eldred is just kind of staring out one of the windows and observing the swamp, just in quiet contemplation.
Because that's not creepy. He's just. I get up, and as soon as I do, Kyrian turns back into his trap on my shoulder.
Okay.
Letting out a little mew.
Okay. Oh. God damn it.
If not, I want to kick him.
Oh, I'm already up. I'm already up.
Darn it.
I need to hide this.
I turn to Lucio and I ask, well, do we know if our goblin friend has arrived?
I'll just say, well, let me grab this fake mustache, and we'll go find out.
You guys leave the tower, and
In the contemplating corner, yes.
okay. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are, you know, you leave the tower. You kind of go. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Oh, it broke everything. Oh no, it's fine. Because we lost Korinn for a bit. Why?
You killed the Dragonborn. How dare you?
I can't. Why doesn't it show the thing for Korinn? I don't get it. This is weird. Ugh, dude, OBS is not showing things that's supposed to for some reason. Anyway, so you guys go downstairs and you kind of hear in the distance, and just, you know, weird goblin song in the distance. Actually, you know what? I might have something for this. Hold up. Oh, hold up. Oh, where did I do it? No.
How's your,
Oh, here we go.
mustache?
Here we go.
Itchy.
What'd you make it out of?
Kyrian hair. It's very
Kyrian hair. Gross.
You made him say that she got near him with a brush and he allowed her.
Look, no, whilst you were sleeping, I picked one hair out every now and again. It was a big cat. You would notice. Doesn't my mustache look cool? I found it like this.
Oh, actually, there shouldn't be any. Here you go. Yeah, this is music.
Well, no, it should now be a really small. We can't hear the music, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Small mustache because Kyrian went back to normal size, so the hair did as well. So now it's just like a really thin pencil mustache.
All right.
So
Okay.
now you look like him.
You
No.
you see in the distance, like from the mage tower, there's a little, you know, a wagon coming in that's kind of lit and making its way. You make its way. You're downstairs. You hear, you know, a goblin singing to himself. Pancake, you can understand what he's singing about. He's singing about weird delicacies and stuff that, you know, goblins do. But yeah, he's approaching town.
So Lucian, should we meet our goblet friend so we can view his wares, so that way we can travel into the this fire swamp prepared?
So I kind of take out my coin purse, just take out like 50 gold, hand it to Pancake and say, I'm gonna go wander around for a bit.
Do you even have 50 gold?
Yeah, I have 205 gold.
Holy shit! All right.
Yeah, we all have quite a bit. I can't remember what we got it from, but we got a lot of gold from doing something.
Yeah, I have 256 gold.
Holy shit! I don't remember where you guys got that. All right.
Yeah, we're balling.
Yeah, you are. Jeez.
But no, I won't do that. No, I'll just say, well.
I feel like some of it came from a drinking contest.
I think it did. I think you're right, actually. Yeah, a drinking contest.
Oh, that's right. You guys made a shit ton of money with that drinking contest. Okay. So you give Pancake or Pancóg a bunch of.
I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm just gonna say, let's just get this over with.
Okay.
And I just like wipe away the little Kyrian mustache that I had. It's not worth it. Give up.
Okay.
Cat hair makes effective disguise mustache, apparently.
That's fact.
Okay. So you guys walk up to Gax's wagon. You can obviously tell it's Gax now.
Yep. I greet Gax and Goblin. I say, hello there, friend.
Hello!
Very loud.
Welcome!
Oh, that's
You called? What can Gax provide for you?
We were hoping we could look at your wares, so as we are traveling into what has been dubbed the fire swamp.
Oh!
You don't have
The
to
fire
any
swamp.
information now.
I've heard legends and stories. Can I replace you? Let's leave out. I tried selling to some of the lizard folk at one point, and it did not turn out well. I barely made it out with my life.
I'm gonna jump into the conversation whilst he's saying that and say, wait, you've met them? Did you go into the forest? Or did they meet you outside of it?
I'm not crazy enough to go into that forest.
Oh, damn it.
They just happened to be walking around, and I thought I'd go say
Hi, Crimson.
and try to make a nice sale.
Okay, so from that, we know they are willing to come out. So they are willing to go to the border of their forest.
Well, yeah, and Eldred said that earlier.
Okay.
He did say that.
I thought they were just going around patrolling, like guarding, sort of going around, make sure no one comes in.
I think it's more of a, you know, there was something there, so they went and checked it out, or whatever. You know, they're intelligent. You know, they could be looking for stuff.
Okay.
So
What
did they
did they-
actually
Go on, sorry.
interest in any of your wares before they ran you out of there?
I didn't even get a chance to say hello before arrows and I was under attack.
Oh, okay. So, well,
Okay.
that's more. They're rangers. There are rangers.
Good to know.
I gotta outranger people. So what do you have today? Do you have what types of health?
Well, you guys already got some potions. So what exactly you guys have?
I'm going to ask if he has anything that will protect us from illness. Whether it be like a charm, a potion, a herb, anything in general that could protect us from illness.
I
Even
want to
for a
ask
short
that
period of
too.
time.
Okay. He kind of looks at you strangely. And he's like, "That's a very broad question. I mean, there's hundreds of illnesses. I suppose I could outfit you with a." He goes, grabs over and like a 50-pound sack of stuff. It's like,
Like, I'll narrow it down. I'll narrow it down. I'll be honest with you, I can't remember the actual symptoms, like out of character, but I explained the symptoms that Eldred told us to.
Okay, yeah, you'd be aware of those.
So hopefully narrow it down. Yeah, so narrow down the the trinkets.
He kind of scratches, says, well, these 15 herbs have known to prevent fever or help. These 20 herbs have been known to prevent some other symptoms you've mentioned. In terms of convulsions, I don't carry anything like that. You need a special alchemist or herbalist for something like that.
Where would we find one?
He's not quite done yet. He says, and in terms of preventing death, well, if you don't know how to avoid death, then I'm sure you have your own problems. Korinn, you would be aware that probably that alchemist, Jordan, would be of help.
How far away are they?
Who?
That alchemist that you mentioned.
Oh, he's in the mage tower.
Oh.
Yeah, the one you were trying to sacrifice a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't I was going to sacrifice him. I just asked if he was expendable.
Which is sacrificable.
The details. Details.
Oh, he's the one you try to push in that swamp, isn't it?
Yes, yes it is.
Well, he doesn't know that, so we're still friendly.
He doesn't know that.
He doesn't know that.
I don't think he's gonna like you.
Everyone likes me. I'm Lucy. Let's go.
So how's it? So I have the goblin right here with you.
Well, of course he likes me. But anyway, okay, so we have to go back to the mage tower to get those. I'm guessing he's gonna need ingredients to make that potion. I'm gonna say, can we take the 10 herbs that prevent fever and the 15 that prevent the other symptoms?
To the herbalist or the alchemist?
No, from Gax, because he said he had 10 of these which do this and 15 of these which
Oh,
do that. Can we have
I
those?
didn't. When I said 10 and 15, I didn't mean like 15 stalks of something. I meant 15 different herbs.
Oh,
Like
I thought
he
it was
just like
something. Oh,
would,
okay.
things that it's like having Tylenol and ibuprofen. They all prevent or help headaches, but which kind of other
No
stuff
one's
does it
like
do?
at the same time. Yeah. Okay then. Do you have any weapons or armor which may aid us?
Let's see. He shit, I didn't even think about any of that. It's like generally not one to be carrying stuff of that degree, but I'm sure I can get a hold of something for you in the future. Anything in particular you're looking for?
A really, really nice bow.
I mean, I wouldn't turn my nose up at a new set of daggers.
Okay. Right down.
Oh, maybe
Daggers.
some stronger armor as well. Maybe, if possible, some pierce-proof armor.
He's kind of
It's still
writing.
made of
He's
leather.
writing notes down. This is obviously outside of his area of expertise. Pancóg, roll a perception. Okay. You obviously you're able to recognize that he's writing something in Goblin, but you can't quite understand because his handwriting is bad. Also, why does stuff keep hiding in OBS? Annoying as heck. Bro. Yeah, OBS is having problems.
Does he have any anti-venom?
Yeah, I have some, a couple vials of that.
Lucy then asks, strange question, but do you have any reptile repellent?
Reptile repellent? Does that even
Anything like
exist?
that? 'Cause, you know, if we put it where we're going, we're not going to be followed. We're not, you know, kind of keeps them at bay whilst we investigate for other things and stuff.
The lizard's the hope.
Are you trying to offend me? I'm a type of I'm a dragon, though.
Yeah, also you have a Dragonborn on your team. That sounds like a bad idea.
I forgot Dragonborn. Yeah, true. So Korinn just starts hissing at me.
Yeah, right? Just flicks a tongue.
Start cowering to the dragon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Gax kind of looks over at the Dragonborn. It's like, ah.
Are you going to say something? If you don't, I will.
Vials of anti-venom.
You're breaking up, Pancake.
So how many vials of anti-venom do you have?
Let me see. He starts digging through his, various sacks and stuff, and he's like, I've got 3 different vials here. They're all just in various sizes, all about the same amount of liquid, just various, jars and vials that he has them in. Okay, he goes, 15 silver pieces.
Are you buying all of them, Pancake?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you also have some fire-resistant potion?
Kind of looks at him, he's like, whoa, that is a very much of a specialty item. I don't know if I have any of those. Let's see. He kind of digs around.
So, can somebody tell me how much 15 silver pieces is with the gold pieces?
100 silver pieces equal 1 gold. He says, looks like I have 1 fire potion. And he puts it on top, and the liquid seems to shift and shimmer within the vial. Looks like little bits of flame and spark appear in the potion, but then get snuffed out. Obviously, a magical potion. I wonder if they actually have those. Hold on. Do they have potion? They have potions of fire resistance.
Would it be wiser for me or Pancóg to take that potion? Because if our dragon takes it, aren't their abilities going to be affected? Because it's fire.
That's what I was wondering. Do I have fire resistance or?
You have resistance to your type of dragon. You're blue, aren't you?
Yes. So lightning.
Yep.
Oh, you'd be good then. Sure. Lightning dragon, dude, that's sick.
Question: If I'm gonna buy the potion, but I was wondering, if I buy it, if they get like a vial or something, like a bottle, can I like put some in like each of our vials to kind of like share?
No, it would dilute it too much.
Or is it 1 potion?
Yeah,
one
it's a potion that you have to
dose,
take the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh dang. Okay, that sucks.
Yeah.
But it's expensive. It's 50 silver.
Jesus. Like half of a 1 gold.
Yeah, it's a specialty item. It takes a lot to make.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to Korinn and ask, is there anything in particular special that you wanted Gax to look at? 'Cause I don't think you mentioned. We mentioned the armor and the bow. I don't know if you mentioned anything, my dude. So for later on.
Probably a staff, or I don't know if I can get better armor. I mean, it's leather, I think.
Well, I mean, I asked for pierce-proof leather armor, so a bit more defensive swords, knives, daggers, hatchets, sort of thing.
Probably like a staff, maybe, or something. I would think.
Okay. He adds.
I'm not sure what druids have. I forget. I don't know what weapon I have. I think it's a staff.
Well, we'll just say that he makes a note, and then we can figure stuff out later.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Did you want that fire resistance potion?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, the Dragonborn's gonna get a fire resistant potion.
Potion of fire resistance. Okay, it's been added to your.
I just checked D&D Beyond on Korinn's profile, and yeah, they use quarterstaffs. So staffs. Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So you have potion of fire resistance. Anyone that drinks it gets resistance to fire for an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we have enough rations to potentially make it through this stupid swamp?
Ooh, how many
Maybe.
do I have, actually?
You don't know how big the swamp is. I mean, many of you have like 10 rations anyways, so.
Yeah, I only have 3 days worth of rations because I remember I gave some away to the children in the other town.
Yeah, so, you know,
Supplies of
if you're
rations.
planning on staying in the swamp for 3 days.
We should definitely go shopping.
Oh, hang on.
Do you have any elemental type arrows? Or those specialty items?
Elemental arrows? Do those even exist? Doesn't look like those exist. So he says, I mean, they're made of wood. That's an element.
Look, you're not wrong, you're just an arsehole.
No, he's a businessman.
So, is that all? Do we need to buy some water?
I think we need rations, and we need to go and see. I can't remember the guy's name, but the apprentice mage in the mage tower about those specialty potions that Gax couldn't provide us with.
Can I acquire another length of rope?
Don't you have like 50 feet?
Yeah, I thought we had loads of rope.
Yeah, you guys got a lot of
We have
rope.
50 feet, but I'm assuming that at some point.
Yeah, you have 50 feet, Korinn has 50 feet, and Luciu has 50 feet. So you got 150 feet of rope.
Oh, and I've also got 10 feet of string.
Oh, do you want more rope?
No.
Okay.
Although string we could do. String we could do to map out safe areas of the swamp.
Mm. Oh yeah, we have a map of the swamp, right?
Nope. That's what you're going in there for. You have to go map it. You're
Okay, well,
you're
we could
essentially
use-
gonna
I've
get
got-
like
I've
a
got string to
parchment.
use then. Awesome.
You're gonna get parchment
Yes, but we need more string.
and like ink to draw out map.
But we need more string since you only have 10 feet of string. I'm
You
pretty
won't
sure
you
the
won't
swamp
need
is bigger than
you won't need string. We're gonna play as like if you've mapped a a hex or whatever, you'll be able to navigate back.
Okay.
Just you won't know anything that you haven't seen. Obviously, you won't know, but anything that you've traversed, you'll be able to traverse back.
My business is done then.
Yeah, mine too. I think we should go and find rations next, and then go to the mage quarters, get the stuff, and talk to Eldred one last time. See if there's anything else he can tell us, and then make moves.
Korinn, anything else from you?
No.
Okay. Gax says, well, friends, I thank you again for your business, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye!
I
Or he says,
can't believe my customary goblin goodbye.
he'll say,
Goblin.
Gormshuck! That's goodbye in Goblin. Gormshuck!
I'm gonna name my next pet that.
Gormshuck. Alright, he slowly starts singing his little ditty and stuff as he packs up his wagon and begins to leave.
Awesome. So I'll just suggest to the rest of the party that we turn back go to. Well, can we get rations from the inn, or do we have to go to the store for that? 'Cause the inn said they were almost out of food, didn't they? So
Yeah, I was gonna say if you do get rations, they're probably gonna be pricey. Because they're having people already struggling to eat.
Okay, well, I'll turn to the entire party and ask each member how many rations exactly they've got, and explain. I've got 3 days worth of rations.
I have 9 days of rations.
Okay, we're good. Korinn, what about you? I don't think Korinn would know because they're not in fantasy grounds, are they?
I can get it. Korinn has 10 days.
I don't have any rations. I have a bottle of water.
You have 10 days of rations. And I don't know if rations were ever added to Echo unless she gave them away. Did she give them all away? She might have given them all to his kids.
I think she gave some away.
She gave them all to the rats.
That's right.
That is ringing a bell. Yeah.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
so
I
Echo
did,
has
yeah.
none. So essentially, you have like 23 days of rations
Okay.
in total, but 3 a day gets used.
All right then. Well, I'm gonna go to wherever it is I need to go, and I'm gonna buy. I know it's gonna be pricey, but I'm just gonna buy another 3 days of rations, so I've got 6
All right,
in total.
It'll be a silver a pop.
A silver.
We'll also go with him to buy rations.
Okay, you guys can buy 5 because that's what they can spare. You can buy 5
so
total.
so I just bought 3.
Okay. And you're buying
She just bought
2, Korinn?
I possibly will buy 3 also.
There's only 5 left. So
Oh, okay, so I'll buy 2.
And then I guess I can pay for Echo to have 1 day of rations.
Echo is you guys got you're gonna be getting your rations. They offered your stays. You know, your food is covered while you're here.
Awesome.
Since you're helping out with the necessities of going through the fire swamp and trying to get people some
then.
timber.
Well, I guess we have to go to the mage tower now, and go and see the apprentice.
Okay.
Do you mean the one that you want to sacrifice?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. You make your way to the.
I'm gonna say anything.
What?
So Luciu, you might not want to say anything.
I wasn't planning on it.
So you make your way to the mage tower. I guess you guys haven't met him yet, so you don't know what he looks like. But you know, you're making your
He's the healer, isn't he? Wasn't he the healer? They offered to take with us.
Yeah, but you guys haven't met him yet. You know his name.
Okay. Okay.
You make your way up the mage tower.
So then Luciu, I guess you can talk.
Yeah, there's different floors, obviously, to the mage tower. To your guys' best guess, you know you're passing like an engineering floor and a medical floor. There's an alchemist floor. There's a knowledge floor. Eldridge is obviously on the knowledge floor at the top.
Okay, and what's the apprentice's name again? Just so I remember, I'm gonna put it
Jordan.
in the notes right now.
Wasn't
Heard on.
Jordan, like Jordan, but awesomer.
Oh.
you just wanted to fancy
Jordan.
yourself than Jordan. Okay, so is there an information desk at the bottom level?
An information desk? No. People generally, when they come to this mage tower, they know exactly what they're coming for. Common folk generally don't come in here.
We need to go to alchemy. No, medical. Sorry. Is Jordan on that floor?
You can go check.
I'm gonna go check.
You go to medical.
Mm-hmm.
You see some various people on the floor. You know, it's seemed to have calmed down since it's nighttime. People are starting to be able to fall asleep. The various doctors and nurses are running through. There's about 4 people in the area, and they're just kind of walking through, tending to some basic wounds. Nothing really too serious. You know, there's a couple cases of concussion, but mostly are scrapes, cuts, and bruises. And they don't notice that you guys come in, and they're just tending to some wounded.
Okay, and do we see Jordan?
You don't know. You've never met him.
Never met him. Okay, then, well, I'll call out and say, excuse me, is Jordan here? We need to speak to him urgently.
One of the practitioners speaks up. He's like, no, he doesn't even look up from, you know, wrapping bandage of a broken arm. He says, no, Jordan's in next level alchemy.
Okay, then, so I'll just like wave a thank you and just say, don't worry, don't get up, and just turn around and start making my way up to alchemy. Oh yeah, I guess if we're all going.
Okay.
Yep.
You arrive to the floor of alchemy. You kind of appear in the distance. There's various potions and, you know, scientific instruments. Some like poofs of smoke. There's also seems to be yeah. There's some there's obvious some engineering stuff there too, like you know, making various potions and tinctures, and there's some experimentation going on. You see plumes of colored smoke appear in the distance every now and then. It's very, aside from all the various noises and stuff from the contraptions here, it's quiet. There doesn't seem to be many people up here. But in the distance, you see some, you know, candlelight flickering, and there's a silhouette of a figure sitting down mixing various things. And what are those things? Gravels? Something, you know?
Oh, pestle and mortar.
Yeah, doing that.
Okay, well, with all the stuff going on around, all the machinery, the bubbling, the smokes, I don't think it's good for us to just sneak up on him and make ourselves announce, because if he spills anything in the wrong thing, it's going to go bad. So I'm going to wait until he kind of puts down the pestle and mortar, hasn't got anything in his hands, and call out and say, excuse me, we're looking for Jordan. Doesn't sound like a Jordan.
Yeah. Not delicately, but graciously, stands and turns. A large figure, still silhouetted from the candlelight, says, I'm Jordan. How can I help you?
We need to speak to you about the illness that has been going around due to the rift in I guess your whole town.
There's no illness coming from the rift. The illness that we talked about was a plague that came from the fire swamp, in only like 2 cases of it.
Okay. Yeah, I had to go away for a second, so I wasn't there.
It's all good.
Oh, out of character, does Jordan know the Eldred has volunteered him to us as a healer yet?
You can ask.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just firstly ask about the potions. Explain and say, well, there's a few things we need help with. First, we spoke to a goblin friend of ours named Gax, and well, long story short, you know, we have to go into the fire swamp, and we asked for some potions, some remedies which can help with illness.
He speaks up. He's like, yes, Eldred is spoke to you. I am to be accompanying you on your journey. He reaches over and he grabs a satchel and kind of throws it over his shoulder.
He is ready.
Says, I did not expect to be leaving so soon.
He's ready to go. I'm impressed.
Well, he said,
I have the impressed eyes right now.
I did not expect to be leaving so soon, but
Right. You just had your rucksack made.
I just got done finishing up some basic things around, or wrapping up some work around here. Unfortunately, no one knows about the fire swamp, so just bringing some basic necessities that maybe will come in handy.
So, okay. So, I guess we're ready to venture into this mysterious fire swamp, right?
Before we go, I want to ask Jordan. Luciu says, so if we have no potions to help combat the illness, with your skills as an alchemist, if we were to find some stuff in the forest, would you possibly be able to make something out of that?
It's hard to sell, or hard to say. It really depends on what's there. We don't know what could be there. But since we're going there, this could be a chance for great scientific discovery. There's things possibly in there that no one is aware of. That there could be excellent remedies in there, or just straight death. Either way, I'm excited. I've been trying to get a party or members to go to that swamp for years, but no one's willing to go in there.
He's got an ulterior motive in that forest. I know it. Okay. Well, in that case, I don't think there's anything else for us to wait around for. We've got potions, we've got rations, we've got everything we can get. Sorry?
I said we have a anti-venom just in case.
Yep. Fire resistant potion as well. So I think we're ready to go. I'll turn to the rest of the party and ask, and Jordan as well, if they're ready to go out.
Yep.
Or, thinking about it, you said it was 9 o'clock in the evening when we woke up, and I'm guessing by now, after seeing Gax and talking to everyone and getting to the Mage Tower, it's now about 10ish.
Yep.
So it's gonna be dark outside, which is not gonna play in our favor. And considering Jordan's already said he wasn't expecting to leave so soon, maybe we should try and get some sleep. Although we just did have a long rest, I know that. Just to prepare for the morning, to give him some more time to get stuff together, make him more well prepared, and the light will help us, I reckon. Because I don't really fancy going to a forest at night that's known as the death swamp. So no.
But I thought you just said you liked those odds.
Alright, let's go then. Why not?
He likes to talk big, apparently. Alright.
Yeah, I'm a rogue, that's what we do.
Okay, so what are you guys actually doing then?
I believe I want to go to this fire swamp already. Luciu is against it, says short rest, so I think the deciding factor here is Korinn.
So, what do you want to do, Korinn?
Should we stay or should we go?
Yep. Korinn may have stepped away for a minute. Also, actually, Echo will speak up, and Echo's essentially going to explain that with everything that she's seeing here in this tower, she would like to do some more research into the anomaly that they found with that cave-in, as well as some of the herbs and stuff on here. See if she can lend her skills in that sort of way here. So Echo is going to be staying here and doing some research.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, Luciu he's ready to go now, but if it would have made things easier, like for having light and our healer having a bit more time to, prepare, even though he has got a full rucksack full of equipment ready.
Actually, Korinn, I think, has proficiency in nature. Hold on. Oops.
Oh, I got kicked out.
Same. So did I.
Apparently I clicked the close button. That's super cool. I literally clicked show me fantasy grounds and it opened and it was like right the close button was right where I clicked, so that's fine.
They fail.
Super awesome.
Hey, Vaesive.
Hmm?
Speaking of me, I might actually have to go. I really, really do not want to.
It's fine. We can do stuff. Did you want to go into the fire swamp though?
Us getting kicked out of the Misty Grounds was a
Yeah. I guess we could just say my character got lost in the woods. I don't know.
Oh no, I can control them and whatever. That's fine.
Okay, can you play as my character?
Yeah. Or actually,
yeah, I just don't want them to die if I leave.
or what we could do.
That's my main concern.
Is because we're essentially gonna lose a second player, and then we'll have 2 players here. We could call it for the night and start up again next week.
I feel like this is a good starting point, and we'll just do Shu's idea of just resting.
Are y'all sure? I don't want y'all to stop just because of me.
Well, we already were down 1 person, and what I had planned was gonna be rough. And if we're gonna be down, I mean, technically I'd be playing you, but then I'd be playing you and a healer, and another person at the same time, and I would essentially be half of the party, and that's no fun.
That is not fun.
No one wants DM playing half of a party.
Yeah, and I don't want either Pancake or Cereal to die. I would be so sad if I came back and found out both their characters out. I'd be like, oh no.
We just got sacrificed to all the supplementers of unusual sizes.
Well, depending on yeah, if we want to end here, actually, what we could do, we could retcon Echo just saying that she wants to stay and help out with research if everyone's ready for next week, because group 2 was going to take a break anyway next week because one of the players is moving. We could do another session next week, have the whole party here, and everything that's ahead would probably go better.
Yeah, I mean that sounds fine, dude.
That sounds good.
I'm sorry we didn't get to do anything crazy. There was a lot of
all good.
RP and
It's
stuff.
okay.
That was a lot more RP than I was expecting, but it's cool.
But we had to get started somewhere again, so.
Yeah, we needed a.
True.
Also,
Foot in the door.
it gives us the opportunity to get everyone's. Actually, only one of you right now has spells and stuff, but Korinn, I can show you the spell stuff whenever you're free again. Because it makes things a lot easier. You can have all your spells. You can just prepare it. Also, Lushu and Pancake, I did make modifications to your spell or your character sheets to help out with your skills and abilities better. Lushu, you automatically get sneak attack now whenever you have an ally next to you, so you don't have to manually calculate it. Pancóg, awesome. You choose if you want to use your sharpshooter bonus or not, and then you apply that, and it automatically calculates your stuff. So, well, yeah. Yeah, we're getting to. Also, you know what? It's good. We get nice little segue into, you know, D&D, learning the tool, learning your characters again, and we can pick up again next week, where you guys are gonna map out the fire swamp. Essentially, what's gonna happen is, you're essentially the map is gonna be like hexes, and you're gonna decide which way you go, and there's gonna be like one of you guys is going to be on the board essentially as your character, and you'll say which direction you're going to take, and it'll reveal that next hex kind of thing.
Wait, did you just say Texas?
No, hex.
Heck.
And essentially,
I was about to say,
I'll be rolling on stuff to see what's there, and you guys can pursue as far as you want, and every hex you reveal is you're going to essentially get 5 gold for it, and one of you guys is essentially going to be drawing the map that you take back to town. So it'll be an interesting idea and see how it plays out, but it should be fun.
Looking forward to it. That's going to be awesome.
Sweet.
Okay.
I guess,
Well, I have to go.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's all good.
No worries.
Take care of yourself, Korinn.
My dudes, you guys have a good evening. I'm going to go.
Bye.
Make some foods, my friends.
See you guys later. Have a good one.
Peace
Bye.
out. All right. Very much an impromptu end here, but you know, it works. Also, I do need to go get some meds for Mama's because she ran out this morning, and I just got a text from the vet. So I guess it all works. All the universes coming together and putting it all together. So next week was just going to be a normal break week because I figured this was going to be a one session thing. And next week was going to be a break week because I want all the players to be together when they all meet and stuff like that. So that should be interesting and fun. I'm looking forward to how the players are going to observe the fire swamp. I was starting to get worried when Echo said she wasn't going to be able to attend. Like, ooh, that's a lot of third of the team is going away, and that's rough. And then Korinn had to dip out too, or a quarter of the team was gone, and then Korinn was going to dip out. So it's better end it here, and we'll continue on next week. I'm excited to see what happens. Essentially next week is going to be a bunch of random, and I'm going to be rolling to see exactly what gets revealed and stuff. So it should be fun. They could potentially make a lot of money or not. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I hope you guys had fun. I'm looking forward to next week getting that all done, and then when all the team gets together, and then we have like 8 players. So I'm also gonna have to update the overlays to accommodate 8 players. That's gonna be bananas. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I might, after I go get Mama's meds and stuff, I might come back, maybe play some WoW. I don't think I'll stream it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm always, I don't know. I like hanging out with you guys. Maybe I'll stream it. You guys are welcome to join as well. Oh, you guys, look at my boys. I printed these boys. These are new boy. He's a Totoro, and he's got a gourd. And then he's got a little Totoro, and he's got a gourd. And then there's a baby Totoro, and he's got a gourd. I love them. They make me happy. I'm gonna have to, I'll be posting pictures up on Instagram soon. But this guy, he's like top heavy, right? So when you lay him here, like when he's on a flat surface, he falls forward because his gourd is too heavy. So he has to like lean back. And it looks like he's like whoop, and he's like tooting. I love it. Anyways, my friends, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Hope you guys had fun. If you guys did, remember to like, subscribe, comment. Helps us out a lot. Lets me know what you're liking, what you're not liking. But more importantly, remember to spay neuter your pets, adopt, don't shop, donate to rescue if you can afford it, or open up your house up to the possibility of fostering. That is a very rewarding experience and helps those animals and rescues out that are very much in need. Anyway, I'm Vaesive. We are QuaranTeam. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you guys next time. See ya. Oh, let's go get some medicines. Mwah! Let's go.